Welcome back to another day of BeReel365. Today is day 19. We're almost to the end of the month. We got another week and a half or so till we are 1 month into this year-long project. Unreal so far, being able to post these videos every day. It's been super helpful to myself. I hope it's providing some kind of value to you guys. Today's question is, what are you most afraid of? And what are the things that you can do to conquer this fear? I love this question. My answer for what I am most afraid of is this: to get to the end of my life and have to wonder, what if? That scares the ever-living crap out of me. I do not want to have to ask myself that question at the end of my life. So because of that, I ask myself that question every single day now so that I don't have to ask it at the end of my life. I don't want to get to a point at the end of my life where I'm wondering, what if I'd have done this particular thing? What if I had taken the risk to achieve what I really wanted to achieve? What if I had actually pushed through the fear in order to get exactly what I want out of life for myself? That one question drives me more than anything. Really, underneath that what if question is not wanting to live a life of regrets, not having to say later, I regret not doing this, or I regret saying this or not saying this, or spending time with this person or not spending time with this person. That scares the crap out of me. I do not want that for my life. I refuse to let my life get to that particular point. I mentioned in previous episodes, I've talked about it a few times now. When I was 18 years old, I had the chance to go on the road and be a traveling magician with magicians that were touring the college circuit all over the United States. They were #1 touring act at the time. And I told them no. They offered me the chance to go on the road with them, and I told them no. And that one thing eats at me. That thought eats at me to wonder, what if I had said yes to them? Now, I am super happy that I actually said no, because I am fully a believer in that all of the things that have happened to me since then have been on purpose and has driven me to a state to where I'm living the life that I'm living now, and grateful for everything that has happened since saying no to them when I was 18 years old. But how many people out there, how many of you out there are living a life where you're having to question yourself and say, what if I'd have done this years ago? What if I had gotten out of that relationship that was making me so unhappy sooner than I did? What if I'd actually asked this person out that I wanted to for the longest time but never did? What if I had not gone to college and instead pursued something that I was passionate in and not what my parents wanted me to do? What if I had taken my dream job, which was $20,000 less than the job that I took just to make money? What if? Do not get to a point in your life where you have to ask yourself, what if I had done this? I implore you to think about that on a daily basis. So then, what do you do to get to a point where you do not have to ask yourself, what if? The very simple answer: get through your fears. You have to overcome the fears that are holding you back in your own life. Does that sound cliche? Yes. But is it the truth? Yes. Too many of you don't act on what you really want to act on because you're too scared of the judgment from other people, or the judgment from your family or friends or partner or kids or media or society. You have to tune them out. Because if you don't, you'll continue to live a life of mediocrity. Is that what you want for yourself? Do you want to live a life of mediocrity? Do you want to live a life where it's just okay what you're doing? Like, I like my job. I make decent money. Is it what I want to do? No, but I'm happy, even though you aren't. Is it that you want to take a month and travel, but you say, I just don't really have the money to do that. We have this going on and that going on. Figure it out. Figure it out. There's always something that you can do to get you to a place where you want to be. Always. You just have to get rid of the excuses that you tell yourself on a daily basis. Because those excuses will lead you to a point where at the end of your life, you're going, what if I had done this? Would I have been at a place where I've always wanted to be? And with that, I hope you have a fantastic day. Go out there, take action, push through your fears, and don't live a life of what ifs.